It may be Christmas, but peace on earth is about to be shattered, and you can forget about goodwill to all men as well. It's time for an Old Firm Christmas special. So Chris Boyd plays his first Old Firm game for 19 months. That's an awful lot of pent-up frustration. He's only scored once against Celtic in his career, and he proved today that he is a man for these occasions. Kenny Miller certainly is. He scored twice at Celtic Park in August, and how he milked it. The first player to cross the Old Firm divide twice for well over a century. Well, had Shinsuke Nakamura not been ill, Koki Mizuno may well have been on the bench today, but he's been thrown into the Old Firm cauldron. It's sink or swim time. Walker Smith knows these games so well, so very well. His 42nd Old Firm match, and he's only lost 9. It's Gordon Strachan's 15th Old Firm game, won 6, lost 6, drawn 2. It's Craig Thompson's 4th Old Firm match. McDonald will get a free kick. Early promise, perhaps, from this for Celtic.
Looks like Naylor's going to leave this one for Mizuno to whip in. Try and put that Rangers defence under some immediate pressure.
Yes, the usual man from Japan has flu, but there is a replacement in Koki Mizuno, and he's standing over this free kick now. Mizuno whipping it in, and Barry Robson's header over and out. Rangers haven't lost at home in 2008, but this one remaining game at Ibrox this year is the ultimate test. Celtic wounded by that heavy defeat on their patch in August, and a score to settle. Miller though for Davis. Miller wants it back, and Davis has a go, and another go, and he's fired it wide. Chances are coming thick and fast then for Stephen Davis.
A good play again down the right hand side from Rangers. Davis with the initial ball in. It's Kenny Miller that made it difficult for the Celtic defence, and at that point you're thinking all he needs to do is make sure he gets on target. But there you can see there's a definite handball from Caldwell. Gary Caldwell just clips that one with his right wrist, I think it was. And there were shouts from the Rangers fans for handball. It's another one missed by the officials. It's very contentious early on in this match.
Hinkle. McDonald almost into the path of Brown, but it's found Samaras anyway. Charlie Adams slides in on Mizuno, but he's kept it going. Samaras lost out eventually, and Chris Boyd will get a free kick off Gary Caldwell.
Boyd just picking it up in that midfield area, and Caldwell just slips in a little bit late.
Charlie Adam pings that towards Boyd, and Lee Naylor could have left it but didn't get a shout, even though a few thousand Celtic fans might have tried to inform him behind that goal.
A bit of pressure given now on both flanks from Rangers. It's not a bad ball in there. It does make Naylor have to deal with it.
Charlie Adam may not have much of a future at Rangers, but he will be relishing the present day. Adam goes for the near post, Samaras stoops to conquer. Papac. Broadfoot is still up there. He's given away a free kick.
Gary Caldwell in the thick of things early on in this one. As that ball came in, just looking there, if he doesn't handball it, as Boris getting it, as Miller hanging around.
Kenny Miller has got away from Hinkle. And Chris Boyd looked at a touch, and that allowed McManus to make a telling challenge. Whittaker was behind Boyd a bit. Broadfoot in. Charlie Adam fending off Mizuno. Now Papac, and Samaras slides in, but it's a corner for Rangers.
Again, more pressure from Rangers. Some very good stuff in and around the box from them. Boyd did have a chance, just took a little bit too long with that one. McManus with a great tackle.
It's 100 miles per hour, and that's a minimum speed limit for an Old Firm game. Davis's corner, and it's going to go on the roof, or is it going to go in? No, free kick's been given as Boris is bundled over. Craig Thompson was right on the spot, and having none of it.
Oh, it's a good ball in. It does put pressure on Boris straight away. He comes first time, doesn't get it. And you can see that Broadfoot does, in the end here, just get a hold of Boris, nowhere near the ball really. I think the referee makes the right decision on that one. Boris up, not very convincing, but you see there the right arm of Broadfoot comes across Boris. And a good decision, but certainly not looking very confident with that one, the Celtic goalkeeper. And as I said, it's a very skiddy surface, and I think that's making it difficult for the goalkeepers too.
Rather relieved to hear that whistle, I bet, although it was a correct call from Craig Thompson. Naylor. Fast, frantic, fun. Mendes. Whittaker. Davis in support. Whittaker will use him. Davis for Ferguson. Scott Brown guarding the edge of Celtic's area. It's given away to Mendes though. And Mendes picks out Kenny Miller. Still got a bit to do. Too much to do as Caldwell closed the angle down.
Well, Mendes starting to dictate things in there now. Great ball here. Good vision. Look at his touch though, Kenny Miller, very poor. If he takes it across his body on his left foot, he's got a chance at an early shot. He didn't, and that allowed Caldwell back in. Poor first touch, but great play from Mendes in there.
Kenny Miller's fourth Old Firm game for Rangers, and he played in 4 for Celtic too. Crudely challenged by Barry Robson. He was quick to depart the scene.
With a couple of off touches there and then. Where Robson makes the tackle, a little bit late.
Ferguson getting back to his best after an injury layoff. This season started rather late. Smith has a pretty good record against Celtic over the years, but he knows he needs to deliver a title, and the sooner the better. Celtic champions in the last 3 seasons. McDonald, it opens up a bit for Samaras, but he drags it well wide, horribly wide in fact.
Celtic's first opportunity to get the ball into the strikers. There was good initial play from McDonald, but I think he was looking for the return pass. He certainly was after he saw the shot from Samaras.
Boyd flicks it on. Kenny Miller is onside. Always rising though.
Well, That's what this partnership's about. Boyd getting up, he knows exactly where Miller is, and again Miller's not offside. And he gets a shot off, but off target.
Rangers ahead as far as goal attempts are concerned. Nothing on target yet for Celtic. Mendes. Caldwell first of this. Didn't take any chances with Boyd lurking. Plenty to ponder for the two managers. These games do make such a difference. Mendes floating it in. Oh, Boritz spills it. Recovers. Another kick from David Weir as well. But, the accepted Weir's apology.
Well, I said it earlier. This is conditions. It just slips out of his fingers. There's an icy edge to the ball today, and that's why I think the players should be getting the ball in the box a lot more, putting the goalkeepers under pressure.
An ice cold day, a red hot atmosphere. Mizuno, Hartley, Brown. It just trickles away from Samaras. Whittaker, Davis, Wilson, floating it up to David Weir in fact. Kenny Miller, Boyd, Miller goes down. Craig Thompson says no foul. The referee reckons he was looking for that.
I don't think Kenny Miller was going to get there anyway, but this is what he tried in the first half. I think he is maybe just caught. How much contact, I don't know, but as Terry Butcher says, the more the game opens up, the more chance they've got of going behind.
It's opening up now. Ferguson for Chris Boyd! He gets a second chance, but it's brushed off him, and Artur Boritz comes to Celtic's rescue.
And just like the first half, you can't breathe in this one. This time Boyd is onside, and he's the man that you want to be going through there one-on-one with Boritz. If you're a Rangers fan, I'll tell you what, he's got to do better. He hits it straight at him. It's not the top-class finish you expect from him, and it comes back off him in the end. A real chance at the beginning of the second half, I should say, for Rangers. First real chance of the game.
18 goals this season for Chris Boyd, and he was staring at number 19 then. Boritz stared back at him, and there's been a bit of afters. Ferguson may well be summoned to the referee. Samaras, in fact, is also going to be called over.
Yeah, it's just more of the same from the first half, really. Of afters there, yeah. No need for that.
You don't do that to Barry. Broadfoot wary of Samaras' presence. McGregor can clear. Ferguson and Hartley to contend with. Now Wilson. Samaras makes himself available. David Weir goes out there with him. It's gathered by Wilson. Robson has won it back from Mendes. Manus. Boyd closed in. Ferguson and Kenny Miller looking for an opening, and it's right on the edge of the area, right on the edge, and a yellow card is the outcome.
Well, not for the first time, Celtic losing possession. Ferguson with no one near him. You can just see a touch there. It's on the edge of that line. Caldwell coming back in. Certainly outside the box. No danger, it was inside. Miller, complete frustration. He thought he was in there.
Chris Boyd, having been denied by Artaboritz early in this half, wants to have another pop. Smith hoping, and Bray. But a goal might just come of this. Gary Caldwell, Tony Lee Naylor and Charlie Adam in the book. Potentially a massive moment, but there'll be a slight delay as Craig Thompson orders the Celtic wall back a bit. Mendes and Boyd over the free kick. Here comes Chris Boyd off the wall. Whittaker, and it's blocked by Naylor, but it's a corner for Rangers.
Solid defending from Celtic. The wall did its job. And Whittaker had a pop as well, but Naylor was out quickly.
Chris Boyd, desperate to score against Celtic. He's only managed to do so once in his career. Davis makes himself available, gives Adam a better angle. Whittaker came up his heels somewhat. Papach is covering just as well to Rangers. Darren O'D, who made his first league start of the season at Falkirk last week and was very assured, is going to be caught upon by Celtic. Samaras, Scott McDonald, can he shake off Broadfoot? Yes, he can! An incredible goal! Scott McDonald makes the difference on Derby Day in Glasgow. Celtic have the lead at Ibrox. Rangers reeling.
It was absolutely fantastic last week, but just look at this for a finish. He's online, nice little flick there from Samaras. He's got so much work to do though, but he just turns to his left and the ball sits up nicely. Broadfoot doesn't get close enough, he gets wrong side as well, but there's no doubt about that finish. McGregor, absolutely no chance, it was always going in. The sheer delight on the Celtic bench.
Neil Lennon would join in the celebration if it could. Scott McDonald, who scored twice against Rangers at Celtic Park in April, missed a penalty against them the same month, has banged in a beauty. Mendes, Papach, Lafferty ahead of him. Now Mendes, a promising move from Rangers. Papach trying to maintain the momentum. Lafferty does just that. Papach! And it's off McManus for a corner.
Rangers now very close to that cutting edge. Papach tries to deliver to the front post into Boyd's area, but McManus gets it away. Pressure is mounting now on Celtic.
Here comes the top scorer in last season's Old Firm encounters, Nacho Novo. He's going to replace Stephen Whittaker, and if anyone can help save the day, he can. The corner from Davis, met formidably by McManus. And Scott McDonald on his Todd at the moment, and he's going to get a free kick as Pedro Mendes slid in from behind.
Yeah, again he does so well. Scott McDonald encourages the free kick there. He wasn't really getting away from Papach or Mendes.
Sniffing a second perhaps. potential target for Naylor. Naylor decides to go for goal, kind of. And it's sent back by Hartley to McGregor. Quarter of an hour remaining. Celtic a goal to the good in the latest instalment of the Old Firm story, and what a story it has been across 120 years. There's been a few good late shows in that time, and Rangers need one now. David Weir. Papat. Weir. Davis. Miller. Turned away by O'D. Nervous tension around Ibrox. The Celtic fans hoping that their side can see this out, even though they've had to patch things up. Still going some, Brown, and still. Back come Rangers as Glasgow's Giants slug it out big time. Mendes looking for Novo, but it reaches Boris.
That was the wrong choice of ball from Mendes. Don't often say that, but Novo wanted it a little bit closer to him.
A nail-biting 10 minutes remain. They slit the lead for Celtic, but on Old Firm Day, that's about the best you can hope for. Ferguson for Lafferty. Boyd trying to smuggle it through to Miller. Ferguson on the scene. Miller to corner.
Well, again, it was great play from Scott Brown. Miller was never going to get a penalty for this one. He was looking for a little bit though, but Brown just very, very strong, as he has been the whole match.
Davis's corner is poor. Not what Rangers required. Scott McDonald offering an outlet now. Ferguson tracing his run. Rangers desperately need to get it up the other end, but easier said than done. Celtic refusing to budge, although Rangers do get a throw now.
Well, Rangers came into this game top scorers and best defence in the SPL, but his pre-match interview, Watersmith did suggest there were still inconsistencies there, both in front of goal and at the back. And I think that goal just summed it up from McDonald. The concentration wasn't quite there, and it allowed a one-on-one with Broadfoot and the little Celtic striker. And boy, did he take his chance.
Celtic are seeing out a few minutes in the Rangers half at the moment. They won't commit too many men forward for this free kick. No great surprise. Cornwall and Manis staying back to guard what Celtic have, and what they have is a 1-0 lead at Ibrox. Hartley will aim it towards Samaras! McGregor stops it. That could have been curtains for Rangers. Lafferty leaping. Boyd. Miller. A frantic search for a goal for Rangers. Miller's cross is cleared by Caldwell. We're into the last 5 minutes. And Samaras has got a free kick off Ferguson.
It's a simple ball in. And Rangers yet again don't deal with it. Indecision, and that allows Samaras to sneak in the back post right behind Papat. And had that been a little bit to the right of McGregor, game over.
Seconds remaining. McGregor, will he have time to launch it? watch, it's over! Scott McDonald has won it for Celtic! What a monumental victory this for Gordon Strachan-side! Their first success at Ibrox for going on 3 years! A spectacular goal from Scott McDonald! In a game of few chances, Chris Boyd blew his opportunity when Boris stood firm. Scott McDonald shook off Broadfoot and scored in style. Celtic are 7 points clear of their Glasgow rivals at the top of the SPL, and you can see what that means to the Celtic fans.